remove sex from the equation, and you realize most people have nothing to offer in a relationship. The connection is solely held together by the physical connection of sex. No other reason. Because most of us don't even know the person that we are having sex with. We have sex with them before we have the questions of who you are, what do you want in your life, where do you want to be, whatever. We choose to ravel our energy together with somebody that likely has no actual connection with you, no actual meaning behind it. Most people just want to stick their dick in you, or most women just want a man to fuck them, right? There's never a truly powerful connection behind the sex. When did it get to a point where we'll put somebody's body inside our body before we ever take the approach of getting to know this individual? Some of us never even ask a question about your medical history or how many people you've been with before you're already in bed with somebody, right? So it's no surprise that sex has lost its color, because nobody makes love anymore. Nobody wants to intertwine their energies eternally. People misuse sex for the experience and not in the right way. And we wonder why relationships just fail. There's very rare relationships in our generation that are generally held together by two people that love one another, instead of two people that just fucked one another and are looking forward to fucking each other again. Beyond that, nothing else. I challenge you guys to go sit in a room with your significant other, if that's really what they are, and spend a day together without sex. No blowjobs, no sexual activity at all. And see how well you guys hold conversation. Or what is the chemistry in the room like? What's the attitude like when one doesn't get what they want? And it'll really reveal to you that there never was love actually there. And I think that experiment right there will probably be the ending of a lot of relationships. Because honestly, a lot of us are just not disciplined. And we're so scared of being alone that we fall into our vices and our pleasures. And being that sex is at the frontal of all of these things, it tends to be the most abused. When in reality, making love should be an action of the feelings that you already feel for somebody. Sex shouldn't be an action that's trying to create the feelings with somebody. Making love is the reward of finding your significant other. Making love shouldn't just be looking at someone and being like, damn, they look good, I want to put myself in them. Or wow, that man looks nice, I wish he would just use me. And I can't even act like at one point I wasn't this dumb. Because honestly, take a look around, porn sites, all this stuff, they teach you to degrade one another. They teach man to overuse his pleasure to ejaculate more than he ever should, to lower his ability to be a man, and for women to just use their body to overstretch their pleasures to a place where a man couldn't even match what she does to herself. And the division that it creates between man and woman, which were made for one another, designed for one another. When in reality, at the end of the day, having sex is the creation of making life. We shouldn't even be using condoms. People should just be disciplined with their bodies. But like I said, we're all lost in the trick of pleasure and overuse of it, to where we're all drained. No desire to have love beyond just that quick fix. And it's sad. It's unfortunate. You know, I cannot tell you guys how bad I wish I was just raised outside of all this, where we actually had the chance to love a woman, or for a woman to love a man, and where sex was truly a union shared with one another, look forward to between one another. The true rejuvenation, the revitalization of your energy together. Sex is the most powerful experience that man and woman can share. And never should it have came to the point where it's abused and misused. And now, man is just a toy to a woman. And a woman is now just meat to a man.